Hey, you guys, welcome back to another studio vlog. I'm kicking off this studio vlog in my living room because this is actually where I spend a majority of my time working. I do a lot of unboxings up here. I do a lot of pricing, listing, launches. It all kind of happens here. So I wanted to kick off the vlog here, and in an effort to show more behind the scenes content, I want to try to film more of my workspace and what my house looks like, and just show you guys more behind the scenes, show you what being a full-time crystal shop owner actually looks like. And I also wanted to share the month of June, we had the best sales month in the history of our business, which is so incredibly exciting. So thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, supporting, purchasing from me and my little team. It means so much, and you guys are really making my dreams come true. And today is July 1st, which means Cold Brew Crystals has been in business for 6 years, which is crazy because I started this on Etsy as a hobby, making like $200 a month, and we just had our best month ever. And I do this full time. Very surreal, very much like a dream. So anyways, my goal is going to be to try to film more behind the scenes stuff so you guys can kind of get a sneak peek into what it's actually like running a crystal shop. I'm going to try to film leading all the way up to the Denver Gem Show. And of course, we'll be vlogging that. My assistant is coming with me. You guys will get to meet her. So exciting. Let's jump into working on the next thing, which I think is going to be packing some orders. Let's go. So here's the tray I photograph everything on. These little babies right here are all the pieces I just photographed. I also just spent 30 minutes photographing all of these, so they should be on the website very soon. And this is actually where I photograph everything, out on my balcony in direct sunlight in the morning or in the evenings. And it's actually really nice to spend some time photographing out in nature. My pets also like to spend a lot of time out here while I'm photographing. And pretty much after I'm done photographing, I sit on my laptop and send the edits to my editor. And yeah, that's a little bit of how that works. So it's about 10:30 in the morning, and we're going to work on doing some order packing. Okay, you guys, we are down in the crystal room. I don't know if I've showed you this all finished yet. So this is a new addition to the crystal room. I put up some artwork, and I have my big spheres on display. It's not perfect, but it's getting there. My house cleaners just came, so this room is slightly more organized. I haven't really done an official tour yet. Got the big cathedrals that we just opened, my smeg, my little rolly cart. This is where I place all the orders, and then this is mainly where all the magic happens. And my desk is a complete mess, but there it is. Behind the desk is my personal crystal collection, and there's the parts that are messy and not fully organized yet. But this is cute. We're getting there. I don't even want to show you my garage. It's such a mess. Let's jump into working on some orders. So this is the order packing list that sometimes gets stuck for some reason. A lot of people ask me, does Shopify generate this for you? No, this is actually something I create myself. It's so my assistant and I, oh, see, and all those just updated. So my assistant and I can see everything that needs to be packed. So yeah, I update this at least twice a week manually based off of all the orders we have. And speaking of all the orders we have 130 orders. I think this is the most orders that we've ever had at one time. So thank you. But we've got a lot of work to do. So let's jump in. Okay, I'm also wearing a mic, so hopefully the audio is okay. I start off by picking out an incense. Let's go with this one. I burn incense every time I pack orders. Also, check out the order number. So first thing I do is grab a bunch of bins and add everyone's name. So I'm just writing out everyone who needs to go out today. And then it's just adding their names to the bins. And then once everyone's names are on all the bins, that's when I start pulling orders. All right, so here are all of the orders that need to ship out today, which is quite a bit. I think this is mainly because of the launch we had last Wednesday, so I ended up splitting out how many orders needed to go out per day because I don't like to do too many in a day just because then my whole day is order packing and that's usually kind of a long day. So anyways, we're gonna start with Amelia's order. Amelia got a lemon calcite tumble, a rose calcite tumble, and a honey calcite palm stone. Yellow calcite, rose calcite, and a honey palm stone. And that order is all ready to go. We'll get it on the cart and pull some more orders. Next up, we have an order for Janet. And I always like to check off the orders as I go. So we'll check Amelia's order off. Janet has 2 orders, but we got some tumbles and a palm stone. Got a dark honey calcite, a rose calcite, a pistachio. Ooh, let's go with this one, and then a pistachio palm stone. I did order more of these, so they're being custom made. They take about 2 months to be made. And then we just listed these extra mini citrine towers, so Janet grabbed 2 of these. So there's 2 sizes, there's the mini and the extra mini, so she got the extra mini. The extra mini are the itty bitty ones, so cute. All right, Janet's order is all ready to go. Next up is Crystal H's order. I'm guessing a majority of the orders we're going to be pulling today are from the calcite launch. Got a lemon calcite, rose calcite, and honey. Then we got citrine option 56. Okay, I just started pulling them out so I could read them. But here is option 56. And then rose quartz option 19. Option 19 for $19. The clarity on these is incredible. And that order is all ready. All right, and then I'm gonna work on filling this cart up and I will be back. Shout out to Witch's Pit Stop on YouTube. I'm watching her while I pull and pack orders. We got the cart filled up with most of the orders. We still have a few to pull, but I'm gonna try to pack some before I get so hungry that I need a lunch break. So I'm gonna work on getting some of these packed and then I'll be back. All right, y'all, this is the rest of the orders that need to be packed. The bottom 2 are quite large, and these are the ones that are already all packed up and ready to go. So we'll get those other orders all packed up and then we will go to the post office. All right, we're at the post office now. We're gonna go and drop all these packages off. All right, we're all done at the post office. It's a very easy drop off. It's less than 5 minutes every time because I have a scan form where I create one barcode and they scan just the barcode and it scans into everyone's packages. So it's pretty cool. That's where I'm probably gonna wrap up today, but I might have some additional content for this video. An order just came in for over $2,000. I literally had to do a double take because I was like, no way. Okay, you guys, it's the next day. I wanted to show this room because I've never really showed it before. This is another office that I have. I have some Brazilian inventory to unbox. My cleaners just came, so that's why things are off the floor. This is my file where I keep all of my invoices. And then over here, I have inventory that needs to be photographed. So lots to do. And this has kind of just become a landing spot for crystals. This room used to be where I housed my collection, but I'm actually thinking about building it out to be where I house all my inventory potentially, my unopened inventory, because it's on my main floor, which is where a lot of work happens. So I'm thinking it would be easiest to have it here. So I might build up shelves in here, keep the desk, and build it out to be an inventory room. But I also have another room upstairs that could also be an inventory room, but it's upstairs. And I'm trying to keep, you know, work separate, but also it's impossible to do that. So this is the other room that could turn into an inventory room. I already kind of have some inventory up here, but it's also potential. So I'm trying to decide which would be better. I've got tons of gorgeous inventory up here. that I need to photograph, and it is sunny, so I'm actually going to be doing that next before we jump into order packing. Okay, so we're back downstairs. I photographed all of these yesterday, and I need to finish photographing these, so I think I'm gonna work on getting these photographed, and then the rest of the rose quartz. I have a ton of citrine, but I think I'm gonna photograph that over the next month and start to photograph other things. But I want to get at least the rose quartz and the smokies listed. So as you can see, the lighting is very, very good out here. Sometimes it's not the greatest to film out here because it's loud. It can be loud, but taking photos out here is perfect. I get some sun, I get to be outside, and I do this in the morning and then usually also in the evening. I just take advantage whenever it's sunny. I'm taking photos. Okay, that's photographed now, and I'm gonna try to do the rest of these. Photographing all of these maybe only takes me 15 minutes. So we're gonna try to do that, and it's not even 10 o'clock yet. So I think around 10:30, I'll head down and start working on packing orders, because we have a very similar day to yesterday where we had a similar amount of orders to pack. And I'm also gonna try to film the order packing request for YouTube. I'm gonna spend another half an hour working on this, relaxing, and then we'll get down to packing orders. Look at how gorgeous these look in the sun. Like this one, so good. I'm keeping 3 of these. I'll show you guys eventually which ones I kept, but they're so good. All right, we are downstairs now, and we're gonna be working on all of these orders today. We've got a lot to get through, but first we are going to work on the film for YouTube. We've got 4 orders that we're gonna do first, and then we're gonna go back up and do Wednesday orders. We got our bins all prepared. And I said the wrong name here. It's supposed to be Carolina. Here is Caroline's order, and she has a YouTube channel called Aquarius Tarot Adventures. So if you want to go check her out, feel free. I love all the support from fellow YouTubers, but let's get into pulling these items, starting with the Pink Rhodonite Palm Stone. Here is the rhodonite, banded pistachio. This one's beautiful. Then a labradorite. She did request one with more red, so we can do this one. And then a pyrite. We have a silver sheen paw, silver sheen sleeping cat, and a gold sheen sleeping cat. She had 2 of the paw prints. All right, that order is all ready to go. Let's go get it bubble wrapped up. We'll get a free scoop. There is that scoop. Got a fluorite tumble and a lepidolite. I'm gonna add this sticker to the back. Okay, there we go. All right, there's that order all packed up. Let's get it in a box. There's Caroline's order all packed up. Thank you so much. I hope you love all your pieces. And I actually just saw that she has 2 other orders, but it's under a different email address, which, just for your guys' context and knowledge, when an order is placed under, and this is not a bad thing, you can totally do this. I'm just sharing why sometimes your orders will ship in 2 different packages if I don't see it on my end, which usually happens because we have so many orders and people order multiple times. If you order from 2 separate email addresses, it will generate you as 2 separate customers. And a lot of the times we have a lot of people with the same first name, same last initial. So when I'm building out my weekly list, sometimes I catch it, but not always. And I always go into the order and look at the orders associated with that specific email versus somebody's name. So when I just went to go search her name, I saw that she had 2 other orders. So I am going to ship them all in the same box. And I'll flash the other pieces. If you ever get orders shipped in 2 separate boxes, usually it's because 2 separate email addresses were used. I've had a couple of people ask questions like, hey, why did this order ship and this order didn't? And why did I get this box and get this order in a separate box? So I thought, oh, this is a perfect time to share like why that happens. It's just logistically, it like Shopify doesn't recognize that you're the same person. It's something I have to catch manually. And for example, yesterday we had over 130 orders, so I don't always catch it, and I only check orders twice a week. So if someone orders from multiple email addresses over multiple days, I just don't always catch it. So anyways, we're gonna pull the other order. I will flash it and we'll get it all shipped off in one box. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I just looked at the name and it's Carolina, not Carolyn. I'm so sorry. So we will get the rest of the orders pulled for Carolina. Sometimes when I'm making my list, it autocorrects people's name, or it'll just assume that their name's spelled differently. And then because it's manual, obviously I don't catch it. So you're gonna pull the rest of Carolina's orders. Okay, so the other pieces are absolutely gorgeous. So let's walk through them. We have a gorgeous carnelian palm stone. This one has tons of quartz on the side. It almost looks like fire quartz. Super beautiful banding throughout the middle. Love this one. This was one of my faves. Then we got a super high grade rose quartz freeform. This one is literally crystal clear. Only $21 for these pieces. They're so good. I just finished photographing the rest of them, as you saw earlier in this vlog. So I'm going to try to get the rest available very soon. Then a golden healer freeform. And these come from Brazil. Then a green calcite Hamsa hand, option Z. Rose calcite moon, option D. And then a ton of lingams and palm stones. So we have a rose palm stone, honey calcite palm stone, pistachio palm stone with the portal, yellow calcite lingam, rose calcite lingam, honey lingam, and pistachio lingam. And a gorgeous citrine tower from Brazil. Okay, so that is all of the other pieces. So we will be adding a free pen. This one is Mookite. And then I'll also be gifting one of these gorgeous flower amethyst pieces from Brazil. So let's go ahead and get the rest of this order all packed up and get it all shipped off for Carolina. Okay, we've got our bigger box for everything else. All right, let's get this all sealed up. Thank you so much, Carolina. I hope you love all your orders with us. Our next order is for Jennifer A. Jennifer got 3 palm stones, a banded pistachio calcite, a crazy lace agate, and a pyrite. So let's pull it. Grab this one for the pistachio. And for the crazy lace, feeling this one, so pretty. And then the pyrite. Ooh, this one's super sparkly. All right, that order is all ready to go. Let's get it packed up. And Jennifer is a new customer, and we'll get her a free scoop. Look at that beautiful tumble. We got a lepidolite tumble as well. There's that confetti. And let's get this order all bubble wrapped up. All right, let's get that order in a box. Thank you so much for your order, Jennifer. I hope you love your palm stones. Our next order is for Elizabeth K. Elizabeth got a faceted lavender moon quartz heart ring, a silver sheen man body, and a silver sheen goddess body. I think this is our last heart ring. So pretty. Gorgeous. We got a man body and a goddess body. All right, let's get this order all packed up. Get Elizabeth a free scoop. Got a lepidolite, and I think I got a moonstone in there as well. All right, let's get the rest of the pieces all bubble wrapped up. Okay, y'all, my mic died here, so I am just gonna do a little bit of a voice over. I've been exploring the new mic. I think I like it, but it also is a little troublesome. So thank you so much in advance for understanding. Okay, that order is all ready to go in a box. We'll get it all packed up and sealed up. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for your order. I hope you love all your pieces. Next up, we have an order for Erica. Looks like we have some palm stones and a moon. Starting off, we have a yellow calcite palm stone, then a honey calcite palm stone, and then a gorgeous rose calcite moon, option C. All right, that order is all ready to be packed up, and we will get Erica a free scoop. Looks like we have 2 lepidolite palm stones, one with more purple, one with more white. So because there's no audio during this part, I am going to speed through it, and I will see you in the next clip. All right, that order is ready to be put in a box. Thank you so much, Erica. I hope you love your order with us. Okay, here's a majority of the rest of the orders that need to go out. It is almost 1 p.m., so I'm gonna crank through a bunch of these, break for lunch, and hopefully be done by 3 p.m. so we can drop everything off at the post office. So I am going to probably skip filming most of this because I wanna make sure that I get everything out, but I'll probably check in with y'all midway through. These are the last 6 orders we're gonna pack today. Oh my gosh, this has been a long day. There's a lot of orders. And this is all we have left for the calcite unboxing. There's a few lingams, lots of tumbles, and just a few moons. I did order more, of everything and even more, but it will be a couple months before it's here. Also, we only have one citrine sphere left. Someone just bought the other one. So I am gonna crank through packing because I only have about an hour until I need to run to the post office, and then I'll be back with hopefully an update. Okay, this is more orders than I typically take to the post office, so I'm gonna bring my rolly cards and we're gonna drop these off, and then I'm gonna be done for the day. All right, y'all, I'm gonna end this vlog where I started it, in my living room. I'm gonna plop my butt down there and chill out for the rest of the evening. That was a long 2 days of order packing and content creation. So I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Love y'all. Bye. Hey, question for you. Have you been thinking about starting a crystal business, don't know where to start, or feel a lack of community? Well, guess what, you guys? I have a Patreon that has access to a private community and Discord server for just $18 a month. You can learn from other businesses, make friends, learn along with me, and topics include pricing, shipping, Shopify, Etsy, and so much more. So head over and join us on Patreon for just $18 a month. Everything is linked in my bio.